Am I the asshole for being upset and leaving when my sister-in-law stole my pregnancy announcement? I, 36 female, found out that I am pregnant. I am overjoyed as I have always wanted a child of my own. I focused on my career in my life, and since I am single, I wasn't sure if having a baby would ever happen. I was excited to tell my family the big news. My older sister has 1 child, my nephew 7 male. My brother is married, but he and his wife have made it very clear they will always be child-free. Last night we had a family dinner and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to share the news. Since this will be my only child, I wanted to make it special, and I also wanted to involve my nephew. I got a shirt that read, "This is what an awesome big cousin looks like." I slipped away with my nephew before dinner and had a special moment with him while I told him he was going to have a cousin. My nephew was very excited and put on the shirt. He put his sweater on over it, and I told him he could take the sweater off whenever he wanted at dinner. In the middle of dinner he took off the sweater and waited for someone to notice. Soon my sister jumped up and excitedly screamed when she saw the shirt. They all then immediately assumed it was my sister-in-law. I wasn't hurt by them assuming this, and I kind of expected it because she is married. I was hurt because my sister-in-law didn't try to correct them. She just went along with it and began to rub her flat belly while laughing. I must have looked completely hurt because my mother yelled at me to stop being rude and to congratulate them. I tried to explain that I was the one who gave my nephew the shirt. They all didn't even hear me and just continued to fawn over my sister-in-law. My brother stood frozen in shock, just asking his wife if she was serious. I got up and went home. I received multiple texts at this point from them telling me what an asshole I am for making this about me. They said things like it wasn't my sister-in-law's fault that I was jealous. I didn't reply to anything and just cried myself to sleep. This morning my sister-in-law must have finally let it slip that she is not pregnant. They have now all called me to apologize, saying that they just got caught up in the moment. They said I shouldn't have left the dinner and that it's my fault I wasn't clear enough that I was the one who is pregnant. My mom said I could have a redo dinner so I can get it right and they will all act surprised. My sister-in-law sent me a message that said that the way I chose to announce was how she wanted to do it if she ever got pregnant. She said that since she is not ever having a child, that she just wanted to experience what the moment would be like. She also said I can have my chance at the redo dinner. I told them no and that I will not be doing a redo. Every single person has now told me I am being selfish and an asshole because I won't let them make it right. To me there's no fixing this. I will eventually forgive them, but I don't want to do a second announcement so they feel better. Am I the asshole? Wow, I don't blame you for being peeved. Your sil should never have played along. Not the asshole in my book. I wouldn't do the redo as it would be more about appeasing their guilt rather than being an exciting time for you. What the actual hell? Your family actually turned this around and made you the bad guy. Your sil is a piece of work, all right, but dear God, your parents actually sided with her. Jesus. Not the asshole. F them. Not the asshole. She so wanted the attention. She pretty much pretended to be pregnant, which is so weird. This was supposed to be a happy moment for you and your family and she hijacked it. Not the asshole. What is wrong with your sil? That is insane that she used your moment because she wanted to see what it felt like. Is your family upset with her? Not the asshole. Congratulations on your pregnancy. What a wonderful, joyous time for you. Lessons learned include not counting on your family to validate your emotions. They are horrible people. You did try to correct them, but they don't have ears for you. A redo dinner would not be about you. What they should do, what would be nice of them to do, is to come crawling on blended knees with dinner and lots of chocolate. Your sil. She stole your joy and also lied to her husband. I'd hate to be in that marriage. Not the asshole. WTF. Why would person, who is absolutely sure they are child-free, play along with this? Every child-free person I know would tell, hell no, in this kind of situation. I can understand them thinking it was your bro and sil since they are married and USRE single, but everything else here it FD up. No retake dinners, just said they ruined it, SND, move on. WTF did I just read? Your sister-in-law let everyone believe she was pregnant and carried on the lie until the next morning. To her husband as well? All the while knowing that you were the pregnant one, and she completely ruined the experience for you. Not the asshole at all. Is she mentally stable? Not the asshole. Are you always treated with so much contempt by your family? Is this a pattern? The fact that you couldn't get your voice heard is telling. Not the asshole. The sill going along with it when she knew she didn't buy that shirt was pretty dirty of her. Her failure to clarify the misunderstanding until the next day was even dirtier. The concept of a redo kind of makes me laugh. Everyone knows, so the element of surprise is now gone. Not the asshole, but I don't get why you left. I would have yelled at the top of my lungs until they heard me and corrected the misunderstanding on the spot. Your sill would have looked like a dummy, your family would have been excited for you, and you all would have gotten the moment you wanted, albeit after a confusing minute or two. At this point though, what's done is done, there's no redoing the moment. Whoa. What a bunch of asshats. Sill needs psychological help to ever think what she did was ever okay. Congratulations on your pregnancy. This internet stranger is totally happy for you. Not the asshole. Not at all. I am so sorry they stomped on this moment for you. However, you have got this little blip is done and they have a lot of making up to do. Don't do the do-over, as it will not change the past. Move on knowing you have done nothing wrong. Not the asshole. Is your nephew okay? That must have been confusing and upsetting for him. I hope he doesn't feel like he did something wrong. I am so sorry, you are definitely not the asshole here. I am stunned by how your sill acted. That was incredibly selfish and cold-hearted of her, and, given that your family didn't let you get a word in edgewise, it sounds like everything they're saying now is to make up for how guilty they're feeling. Not that it makes it better or justifies how they acted in the moment. Congratulations on your pregnancy, heart. Not the asshole. It would have been fine if she continued it for a few seconds, joking about it, but the fact that she kept it up for a really long time is really creepy. Not the asshole. Your sill is a piece of work, but the family defending her hurtful behavior are worse. Not the asshole. Your sill is a piece of work. She lied through entire meal until the very next day. Then you get victim blamed for her manipulation? Wow. Why didn't you just say, "Oh, it's actually me"? Why didn't the 7-year-old say you gave the shirt? WTF is this? Not the asshole. Do it as you feel that it is okay for you. This is like a sitcom situation in which nobody says the thing that will immediately clear up the situation. You, your sill, your nephew, between all of you, nobody clearly communicated the wrong but understandable assumption. Not the asshole, definitely. I'm so sorry, but why the sill stayed silent? She is an awful person, OMG. Also, what's a redo? Are they 5? Most important thing is you and the baby are healthy. Congratulations on getting pregnant and enjoy it, it's a lovely experience, smile. Walt, so your sill let your brother spend a whole night thinking he was going to be a father. And didn't correct it until she accidentally slipped up the next morning. How far would she have taken this? WTH. Not the asshole. But your sill definitely is. She is the only one who could have known in the moment, and she chose to steal the moment from you. That is not okay at all. I am so sorry, blue heart. Not the asshole. The reason they're mad at you for not doing the redo dinner is because now they can't just wipe it away and feel good about themselves again, they have to actually accept what they did. I'm gonna go against the grain and say you chose to announce it in an ambiguous way, then got upset when people got confused and left without clearing it up. Everyone sucks here. You acted like a brat. No one was listening, so you just left without explaining, and you're mad at them. Where is your voice? Do you have one? This is so bloody weird. Why on earth didn't you just say, "No, it's me. I'm pregnant"? No drama or shouting necessary. Why didn't your nephew say anything? You'd just given him the shirt, so a normal reaction from him would also have been an immediate, "No, it's op." I just can't for the life of me understand how you got to this conclusion without it being cleared up first. Not the asshole. Your announcement idea was cute and I'm glad you made your nephew feel happy and included. That was clever. Your SIL's behavior is disturbing to say the least. It sounds like your family is more interested how guilty they feel rather than how they hurt you. Tell them again that you don't want a do-over, but you won't be excluding them from things like baby showers going forward, only if you want to, but only they drop this whole subject immediately. FYI, normally I wouldn't suggest using the baby as a weapon, bribery, but I think for your own sake and to stop this from getting worse you should shut it down now. Congratulations on your pregnancy. It really is unfortunate how this transpired, but within a few days it can all blow over and be behind you. I think there's culpability on your side because your plan was too subtle. With limited info and ambiguous T-shirt, there was room for doubt. Even couples planning no kids can change their minds, or have accidents. And, your SIL didn't help by being coy about not being pregnant. Or, maybe they recently had a scare, or even just a discussion. Don't let this ruin what is really a happy event for you and your soon-to-be larger family. You are the asshole, just tell everyone and stop being a drama queen. You all sound insane. Everyone sucks here, you should have been clearer and you shouldn't have left. Not the asshole. They hurt you and now they're blaming you for being hurt. They're essentially asking you to make it up to yourself and acting like you're in the wrong because you won't. Naaahhhhh. Accepting their apology would be gracious enough. Your SIL is off the scale. Not the asshole, you're surrounded by total nut jobs, sorry. Not the asshole at all. Your family, especially your SIL, are off the charts. Not a bit of that was normal, excusable human behavior. Plus there were literally words on the child's shirt. What a weird family. Do you all live in some stage production or something? The fact that your SIL knew she wasn't pregnant means she was the only one who figured out that you were and was happy to destroy your wonderful announcement makes her beyond evil. Who does that? Honestly, and then have the gall to front up to family gatherings in the future without any shame. You're not the asshole, I would have left too. I'm sorry this happened to you, but most important, congratulations on the baby. You are the asshole. Imagine how it would have played out if you let your whole family think your sister was pregnant and then started cracking up at how it's actually you. Surprise family. I don't really understand why you'd be upset. She's not the pregnant one and you are going to get fawned all over for the next 6 months. You just needed to keep your cool for 10 minutes until everyone realized they were wrong. Then you had your chance at the moment you really wanted, no hurt feelings or passive aggression. Not the asshole. That is absolutely horrible. I feel so sorry for you. Pinterest is going to be the death of society. The way to make an announcement is to use your mouth hole and the sounds that come out. No charades, no guesswork, no burning down the countryside. Mom, Dad, I'm pregnant, see, easy, no misunderstandings, no hurt feelings, easy peasy. Everyone sucks here. SIL is clearly in the wrong. Family can't just call a redo and pretend that's the same. If I'm reading this right, it seems like it could have been easy for you to just correct this in the moment. Family didn't hear me when I said I gave him the shirt, just say it again. Things seem like they spiraled out of control. Sorry that happened to you on your big announcement that really sucks. Congrats on your pregnancy. Was it so hard to stand up, throw something down or yell, I'm the one who is pregnant and gave that T-shirt? Frankly, this all sounds so weird I'm left scratching my head. Not the asshole. Your SIL knew she wasn't pregnant but still went with it. She did a terrible thing and needs to apologize to you. You all sound like vapid millennial narcissists. Just say you're pregnant instead of turning it into a song and dance. None of this makes sense. Like, weren't there questions for the SIL? Didn't anybody ask your nephew where the shirt came from? Or ask your SIL how long she's been pregnant, due dates, when did she find out, or how she planned T-shirt surprise with your nephew? And why would the SIL lie when she knows at least 2 other people at the table also know she's lying and could easily and instantly expose her? You're weak. Stand up, be vocal and correct the misunderstanding. This was completely avoidable. Your SIL is an asshole, but you let it happen. Stand up for yourself. Not the asshole. After all of that, I would stop telling them all anything related to the baby. Not the due date, the gender and when baby shower will be. I vote we do a virtual baby shower for OP because who's to SIL won't try to do something if she's invited to the real one, like announcement of something major going on in her life. Not the asshole. I'm sorry your pregnancy announcement didn't go the way you wanted, but congratulations on your pregnancy. SIL is the one who was totally wrong here. I can't believe she's just play along. Your poor brother, he must have had so many emotions about things that she just played with. Maybe reach out to him about your hurt feelings, he might be upset as well. While I don't think you are an A, you are really immature. A quick response, like, oh wow, you are pregnant too. I made this shirt to announce my pregnancy, I am so surprised you are too.